Hello, I am going to share today with you my brand new 2020 Indian Roadmaster Dark Horse series, which I just purchased yesterday. And this is a brand new bike in the marketplace, and it's a brand new product from Indian, being that the Roadmaster series has not had the Dark Horse option till this year. And I really like this bike on the accents and how they set it up. So I'm going to show you some of the really details of the bike. And as you can see, as I said, it's got the 116 motor, which is now standard on the 2020 Indians when you get into the Touring Chieftain series in the Roadmaster Classic, which definitely really nice engine there. Something that a lot of the Indian followers will initially say in this video is, how is that a Dark Horse or so much chrome on it? Which, yes, that's correct. If you look at the Chieftain Limited, or excuse me, Chieftain Dark Horse series, you would see that everything's more blacked out. The exhaust is blacked out. The controls are blacked out. Your tank accents are blacked out. Your forks. But I think Roadmaster, or I should say Indian, did a really good job on making the Roadmaster stand out a little different from the Chieftain series based on it did the chrome accents. I really think that kind of gives the bike a little more of a distinguished look. Now, what's really nice about the Roadmaster over, let's just say you're looking at the Chieftain, is you have the tour pack option, you have the lowers, you have a bigger windshield, and you have the heated grips. So for me, the package on the bike suits more of what I do. I like the storage capability. I definitely like the bigger windshield. If you do a lot of, on the highway traveling, that's a really nice feature. And the lowers, which is nice, is it gives you the, keeps you warmer in the winter months, in which really I'm glad that Indian finally opened these up, because a few years back, these didn't open up. These were sealed and you couldn't get any cool air back, so they did a good job on doing that, like Harley has. And then you have storage here. These are little storage compartments, which that's really nice. Harley Davidson, their lowers are typically for the water-cooled engine, which is all the water-cooled technology stuff is in those, so you can't use those. So you have both sides of storage there, which that's really a great feature. Radio system's awesome. This has the 4 speakers instead of the tour pack. And it really is a great radio. I mean, I can't emphasize enough how clear that radio is riding down the road. And I have hard hearing. I wear hearing aids, and for me, that's a heck of a statement. The storage is awesome. You've got great storage here in the saddlebags. The tour pack itself has great storage. I'd say it's every bit as big as the Harley tour pack. And something to think about is to keep on referencing the Harley is, you're really going to be shopping for a motorcycle, you're probably weighing your options of the different manufacturers, and I would say that the Harley Davidson is going to be probably more the thing you'd be drawn to compare this motorcycle to. And I'm a long-term, Harley Davidson and various other brands owner for many years. The other nice feature on this bike is it has the locking capability with your key fob, so you can lock. And that's a really nice feature for your trunk and your side bags. And something to be really aware of, this is a nice little storage area for your phone. That's a great little feature, but do not put this in there. It says in your manual, and I did experience this yesterday, the dealer put this in there when they set the bike up, and I noticed I couldn't get the bike into first gear, and it specifically tells you in the manual that when you have this keyless setup, this wireless technology interferes with the computer and it will create issues. So keep that out of that area right there. The adjustable screen is really nice, and let's go ahead and start her up so you can see the new ride command, which that's a new feature this year. And the ride command this year offers you real-time traffic alerts and real-time weather alerts. And that apparently, if I'm correct, is a 2-year program with no charge to you when you buy the new bike. Could be wrong on that, but I think I'm pretty accurate on that. So we'll start her up here once she kind of runs through her computer. All these vehicles these days are computers, so she's got to go through that. And let's give her little juice here. Good sound to it. Now I have Harley Davidsons as well, and I think anybody that looks at this motorcycle is going to probably be on the fence of other products. And for myself, being I own an 18 Road Glide CVO Harley and a 19 Harley Davidson Street Glide Special, and I have the 18 Gold Wings Tour and Sport, and I just traded in my Triumph Explorer for the actual Harley Davidson, I'm sorry, the Indian, wow, and the BMW our Adventure 1200. Yeah, and as I kind of said, the Harley Davidson there, yes, it's no doubt. This is definitely a Harley Davidson copycat. I think anybody that would deny that wouldn't be so truthful. Indian obviously is going after that niche, and they did capture me from that. And I think that you're in the market for a new Harley Davidson. I don't say you should buy one, shouldn't buy one. I would just really recommend you ride an Indian and you go and really explore your options and come to closure on what you think is the right product for you. For me, I just really came to closure that this is a nicer product for me in this price range. And I think Harley Davidson, unfortunately, is just really getting out of the price range in their higher end CVO product, which that's been my main product for the last 8 years, is CVO Harley Davidsons. And this is the $30,000 bike. And you would probably kind of compare it to the more of the Ultra or the limited. I wouldn't really say you could compare this exactly to the CVO, but in my eyes, it's very close for the size of the motor and the way it's set up. And you're really at a $14,000 difference of price on motorcycles. So I hope this helps anybody that's watching this video today to explore their options and what they're wanting to purchase. And being this bike is so new in the market, I hope I gave you some information to get you either excited to become an Indian rider or maybe not so much. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.